Where is Shirley?
She's late.
Oh, is she on leave today?
I don't know.
Well, tell her I need her to finish up on the program proposal for me. Oh, and since you're free, Anne, could you take out Shirley's USB and start work on it first? She can carry on once she gets back.
See, what did I tell you? She is half an hour late and he doesn't even care. No wonder she never bothers to come in on time. And now he wants me to do her work for her? Only if you make noise like a Shirley bitch, then you can get away with murder. I don't even think he cares about anything, okay? Hey, I have the right to not be dedicated, what? Look at that Tony Ho. He's so easygoing, never stands up for anything, never makes up a fuss when the Shirley bitch has to go off early. If I am him, I would have such an easy life, okay?
Since you like me so much, switch with her.
Xiaowei, you think what? Huh? That De Silva may be a tough boss, but at least she got a little bit of say in this company. You work hard for that Tony Ho, he can't help you to get a pay in your race, he can't fight for you. Hey, better to go into devil than the deep blue sea, I tell you. Hey, the beach is here! Nah, Mr. Hong wants you to type finish this immediately. My God, yesterday he said not urgent one. When has anything been urgent with Mr. Ho? It's this Silva lah. Are you doing anything urgent and... Hey, don't make me do your work for you, okay?
Sorry, I got tons of things to do, so do this with me.
Hey! What is the meaning of this? What is this manuscript doing on my desk? Haven't I told you 1,000 times? You're my secretary. I expect you to screen through all my emails and all my phone calls. I don't have the time to do this kind of nonsense. I tell you how many times already. We do not publish novels, we do not publish plays, and we do not publish poems. I'm in this business to make money, you understand? That's what pays your HDB installments every month. You understand? The very first day of work you came here, I already told you. You receive this kind of manuscript in the mail, you just send a standard rejection letter. Don't bother me with these kind of small things. Okay? Sorry, ma'am, I must have seen it wrongly. See wrongly. Time is money, and every second I waste on shit like this, I can spend on actually making me money. Take care of this!
What's going on?
Some idiot who thinks he's Philip Jai right now sent us his masterpiece. Here it is. I hope you can give this your kind attention. What does he think this is? A charity?
Oh, but is it good though?
Could? You don't suppose I actually read that kind of stuff?
Well,
We've been through this before, Tony. This is a money-making concern. Works of art do not make money in this town. You know that. We leave that kind of luxury to the publishers who can make out like they are patrons of the art. You and me, Tony, we stick to the money makers. Like that Perango book. How's it coming along?
well, fine. But you know, if
Come off it, Tony. Don't be a bleeding heart. How much can this kind of work sell? Not as if we're given a whopping ministry grant to promote creative writing in Singapore. Am I right?
Right.
What are you guys staring at? Don't know what to do, is it? Tony, cookbook.
Alright.
Money face.
Hi, can I speak to Mr. Tony Ho, please?
It's over there.
Hi, can I speak to Mr. Tony Ho, please?
Sorry, he's very busy. You don't have an appointment, right?
No, but it's very important that I speak to him immediately.
Sorry. Maybe you leave your name and number. I'll get him to call you back.
I'm sorry, but that just won't do. Which one's his office? That one? Tell him I'm coming right now.
Wait. Who shall I say?
Tell him that it's an old friend of his. A very old friend.
Shirley. I'll take it from here. Yes.
Hi. Long time no see.
Yes.
So it's true then?
I beg your pardon.
They told me you wouldn't recognize me, but I didn't really believe them. After all, it hasn't been so long since I left.
I'm sorry, but perhaps you're looking for someone else.
Perhaps you're right. I'm looking for Tony Ho.
I am Tony Ho.
No, you're not. You're not the Tony Ho I know.
Look, I'm rather busy, and I'm not sure what is it you want exactly, but whatever it is, I don't think I can help you with it.
Oh, throwing me out already? Again?
Look here,
Mr. Ho.
Mr. Ho.
Tony Ho.
Mr. Tony Ho. I've been patient with you, but... Oh my god! You're not...
Happy New Year, Tony! I and you! Remember me?
If this is some sort of game...
No game, Tony. I and you. You are me. And I'm here to live your life for you today. What? But we can get back to that a little later. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Catching up? I want you to get lost!
That's not very nice. You've lost your manners.
Pure young...
Young what? Huh, Tony? Speak as though you're an old man. What are you, 35?
33. Going on 34.
See? You're not old. You're only 33. You should be young and full of enthusiasm. Instead, you are this. Hasn't life been good to you, Tony?
It's okay. I'm doing fine.
And what are you here? A partner?
Yeah.
And how about Siwan? Is she still working at that accountant's firm?
Yes, she still is.
And what about that?
Well, that's in an old folks home. After mom died and...
Wait. What?
After mom died, Siwan and I talked about it, and we decided that we both didn't have the time to devote to looking after him. We were both working. God, what am I doing? I feel I'm talking to a ghost or zombie or something.
Hey, I deserve an explanation, don't you think?
I don't believe that I'm doing this. If this is some sort of sick joke.
Hey Tony, I told you already. This is not a joke. It was lonely being sent to the other place when you decided that you have no more use for me. It was lonely there, Tony. Very lonely. I just came back to see how your life was like now. What you were doing, whether you turned out to be anything that we wanted to be. Make sure you start the year off right.
It's none of your business.
And I'm here to tell you that I'll be living a life for you. What? Just for today, Tony.
This isn't funny.
Well, you can think of me as a New Year's resolution.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, seriously, just try me for one day, Tony. If you can't handle it, then put me aside for next year. I'm not asking for much.
Oh sure, just my life.
You let me take your place, sit at your desk.
Impossible.
Wear your clothes. You know you can change your whole wardrobe, right? Walk in your shoes. One day, Tony. One day. Then you get it all back. Your nice, comfortable, middle-class life.
Great. And where does that get me? And what am I supposed to do while you're so-called living my life? Stand around and watch you screw my wife?
Our wife, Tony. Our wife. And sure, you can stand around if you wanted to. I can show you a thing or two, you know. Considering how you have done so far.
What do you mean? How have I done so far?
Precisely that, Tony. You don't think you've been doing a marvelous job living out a life for us, do you?
What are you talking about? Marvelous? I think I've been doing a good job. I don't hear anybody complaining.
But do you hear anything at all, Tony? Do you hear the song in the wind? Do you hear the call of a challenge? Do you hear your own heartbeat? What is this? This air-conditioned office with IKEA furniture and modern art on the wall? Is this what you wanted?
What? Have you forgotten? This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to do this. We wanted to go into publishing, into books. That is what I'm doing.
Sure, Tony. Nice little glossy cookbooks for the thousands of wives that wants to know how to please their husbands after a long day at work. Perfect, Tony. Perfect.
And what's wrong with that?
Have you forgotten the other part of the dream? The part that supplied the meaning? And what about that?
Okay, that's enough.
You've got a success and a luxury apartment.
I said that's enough.
And you think you can shine off when old.
Don't preach to me. You and your other place, where it came from, is it nice and quiet and peaceful over there? Do people let you be what you want to be? And you can make all your little dreams you want and they still applaud you for it? Well, that's not how it is right here. And for over here, I'm doing the best I know. You know the state of utter self-absorption and self-glorification? That is called masturbation, friend. You are nothing but a product of my mind's masturbation. And boy, it doesn't last.
So you end up carrying the silver balls?
Damn you! What? You think I like reading on how to make a good curry? It's a living. We came out of university. We had no money, no experience, nothing but young and fresh ideas. I couldn't find a job. We couldn't find a job. And then Dad got me this place at the Silvas and is earning us a solid wage. No doubt the stuff that we publish isn't your soy poetry and all.
Sure, cookbooks.
Don't be naive. You can talk about all you like about your ideals and art, but you can ask anyone to choose between your ideas and filling their stomach, and nobody gives a damn about you and your ideas.
Only Dad could hear what it's saying
All
right
this
now.
self-righteous talk about that. You seem to have a very convenient way of selectively rewriting history. Or have you forgotten? Dad's the one that wanted me to settle down. He's the one that insisted that the time to chase our dreams was later on, and that I should settle down and provide for my family first. That is what I'm doing. So don't you dare preach to me unless you think that you can do a better job at living my life than I have. Don't you dare preach to me.
But that's all I want to do. Give it a try. I may be a failure at it. Then fine, I'll leave and let you live on with your life undisturbed. Admit it, Tony. Aren't you a tiniest bit curious as to whether I could do it?
That's the same as asking whether I'm curious about the devil. Either way, it's still dangerous.
Don't tell me you've lost your guts as well.
Hey,
Okay. No insults until I prove I can handle this real living. So, what do you say?
you only want 24 hours of my life? And what? No more? And you leave me the hell alone after all this?
Absolutely. In fact, I'll even give you the power. Turning me out at any point of time if you think I cannot handle it.
Oh, that's so generous of you.
No, really. Please. You may not need me at all, you know. But just for today, I need you. I need the chance to try this. I need to know. Doesn't it strike you that you might too?
Fine. But I'll need to inform you what's been happening since you left long ago, so that you'll be prepared to answer any questions.
So I won't mess up your well-organized life, right? No need to mince your words with yourself, lah, Tony. So, you told me about Siwon, you told me about that. What else? No children?
Not yet. Not that both our careers are off the ground.
Maybe that's a project we could get a head start on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, just kidding, Tony. You got to do something about the sense of humor, you know. And what about that secretary of yours? A bit of a bitch, right?
Oh, surely? Well, she gets the work done eventually. She's been with the company for donkey's years. I mean, it's gonna take so much effort to teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, I can see you've got a lot of that. And what about this Silver? I vaguely remember her. A loudmouth tyrant with dollar signs where her eyeballs should be.
Well, this Silver. She's tough. She has to be. She's a businesswoman concerned that every single money she invests into this venture pays off. She's only a good boss when she remembers to be human. Like right now, I'm still trying to convince her whether she can take on the risk of having a young writer. Like one day, after all the typists had gone home, I took the manuscript and left it on her desk on the slight chance that she takes a look at it.
Sneaky, that's good. Haven't lost the native wit.
Unfortunately, she's not very receptive. She stormed out of her office, threw the manuscript at her own secretary, and, along with a few unmentionable words.
Wait, and you didn't own up that it was you?
Hey.
Right again. Rice bowls before unpolished diamonds. So, where is this manuscript? Maybe we could take a look at it and take some initiative.
Whoa there.
Don't worry, Tony. I'm taking over here. I'll handle it with my usual charm and tact.
Great, just great. What am I getting myself into?
Take it easy, Tony. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Where should we start? Shirley,
Yes, Mr. Ho?
do you know where's the manuscript that Mrs. De Silva wanted Anne to return?
I don't know.
Well, go and find out then. I don't have a lot of time, you know. Oh, and Shirley,
Yes, Mr. Ho?
let's get a head start on that cookbook, shall we? I have a lot of projects to do. Exciting ones. So let's not dilly-dally, okay?
So right. Maybe you should do some work for once. Hey, and give me the manuscript the boss didn't want just now. What do you want to do with it? I need to send it back, you know? I don't know, Mr. Ho. Well, Mr. Ho is not the only boss around here. Don't forget. Wait till you get into trouble with the Silver, then you know. That's why lah. This Mr. Ho also too much. You don't go and tell the Silver, okay?
Ah, there it is. Thank you, Anne. Surely, the cookbook?
Yes, Mr. Ho.
This is not bad. Not bad at all. It's a little rough, but it might do with a little refinement. I think we'll look into this further.
But, Mr. Ho, Mrs. De Silva said to return it. I think...
Surely, I'm not especially concerned what you think I should do at this point of time. When I'm sure of it, I'll let you know. And since you're free, could you help me take down this letter? Thank you for the letter dated etc. etc. and closing this manuscript entitled The Saga of an Artist. I think that will need some work. It has potential. Perhaps you could always arrange an appointment with me and we could discuss how we could further improve this manuscript with a view to publication. Yours faithfully, Anthony Ho. Type that out immediately and send it by hand.
But we usually get them to reply to us by writing, Mr. Ho.
That's usually. But this is me today. And today, I want to do as many things as possible. Oh, and could you call the florist and ask if, she could send some flowers of, a bouquet of flowers to my wife?
Flowers?
Yeah?
To your home.
No. To the office.
Okay.
Oh, and Shirley, could you call my dad's home and see whether I could meet him later in the afternoon? Let's say about 4 p.m.
But you don't get a phone till 6:30 yet.
Shirley, remember what I said about asking you for your opinion?
Well, Mr. Ho, you don't have to be rude to me. I'm just reminding you that Mrs. De Silva doesn't like it when we go home early.
Shirley, if only you could put in a little more effort into your work and stop having so many afternoon naps. And perhaps you could finish your work in time and leave work early.
Well, Mr. Ho, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm going to tell Mrs. De Silva. That's what we're going to tell me, Shirley. Now he's gonna get it! Mr. Ho was being rude to me. Really? And he wants to leave work at 4 o'clock. Is he? And he wants to meet the boy who wrote that book that you wouldn't publish because he wants to publish it. Is this true, Ho?
Well, roughly.
Why?
I don't see why not.
And?
Is this not a partnership? What? Am I not allowed to entitle my own views right here?
And your point is?
Sharon, I really think that you should consider publishing this book. You know, this guy's really got potential.
Tony, this is neither the time nor the place.
Then when?
What?
When will be a good time to discuss this? When will be a good time to take on the risk of something worthwhile?
Tony, we have been through this before.
We've been through this before, but never to my satisfaction. It was all well and fine when we were truly struggling. When you were the boss and I was the employee. But now, I'm just saying that we're in different positions in a company and that we could just think of more than just the prospect of making money.
And just where do you get the notion?
Besides, in these days, the world is ready for it. We've been doing the nation a service. What, can you imagine it in 20 years' time? Sharon De Silva, Public Service Award for the contribution to the arts. If there's a time to make a start, this is it.
Tony, have you been drinking?
Absolutely not, Sharon.
Too bad, Tony. At least there'll be some excuse for this behavior. As it is, let me say it very clearly to you. I run this company. It belongs to me. You and your 20% share, it doesn't count. I gave you this job because your father asked me to. You came in here with all your bright ideas about what kind of books this company should publish. Naive, impractical ideas. I promise you that you had absolutely no idea what you were doing. It appears I was wrong.
Well, I think that as a partner...
About that, perhaps a mistake of mine. You're an average worker, Tony. Not particularly bright or aggressive, but with a certain tenacity. So when you've been here 10 years and we talk partnership, and you put in your 20%, and that, I thought was that. Until today, all this nonsense. Now, if you want to take that risk on that stupid novel that no one's gonna read except that stupid author, then you do it. But you do it at your own time, your own money, not mine. You take it out of your share of the partnership funds, and don't come whining to me when you lose a shit ton of money on this. You understand?
I understand perfectly. I understand that you have completely no vision at all, Mrs. Sharon De Silva. You cannot think of a greater need than to beef up the company's profit.
Tony, spare me this ridiculous talk!
Sharon, I'm grateful to you for all the time that you spent training me in this trade. I'm grateful to you that after 10 years, you still haven't fired me. It's nothing but what? Unconvinced and boring service. I'm grateful to you, but not beholden. And I will say what I must. And I will take up your offer to use my share of the partnership funds to finance this young writer. And well, who knows? If things don't go well, you'll be rid of me.
Well, don't expect any sympathy from me when that happens.
Well, that's one of the last things I would ever expect from you. But thanks anyway.
For what?
For the confidence in me. I'll try to live up to it.
You bloody young punk!
So, what are you girls staring at? Don't you know that time is money? Oh God! Do you know what you just did? You almost lost me my job! That's what you just did! What if I do lose all my money in trying to finance this young writer? His work isn't even that good. What if I do lose all my money? Who's going to be there when I have to explain this to Siu Hoon? I'm the one that needs to suffer these consequences, not you. I must have been crazy to agree to this.
But things aren't so bad, Tony. The manuscript had potential. Serious. And at least that De Silva will realize that you're more than just a clone.
Great. And then you antagonize my secretary as well. It's really so hard to get any work out of her as it is. And after everything you just did, I'll be sure that she'll paint her nails, 40 times before she does any job of work for me ever again.
Then get rid of her. Better still, if things don't work out with De Silva, leave the company, set up on your own.
If only you could hear yourself, my friend. It's not so easy to just up and leave. Don't you know what the firm makes its profits on? I'll be left with all the cookbooks and textbooks. At least with the Silvas, I'll have the chance to take part in a few quality productions.
Alright. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that this was the effect that I would have. Look, why don't we give Siu Hoon a call and then meet her up for lunch?
And what's this about giving flowers to Siu Hoon? Flowers? She'll probably think that I'm seeing someone else. I'm having an affair. I've never given flowers in my entire life.
You haven't, but we have before we married her. Look, if you're really upset, we can cancel the bouquet now.
Forget it. We just find some other reasons to use those flowers.
That's the spirit. So, what do you say? We can meet Siu Hoon for lunch, this young author at 3 p.m, meet Dad at 4 p.m, and then tonight...
Wait. You meet the author, and you meet Dad, and also as for lunch? No can do.
Why?
Because you have an appointment to meet with a biology textbook writer in just 10 minutes, and after that, you still have to go for grocery shopping with Siu Hoon, and you still have to drop by the bank.
I don't want to do any of that. It sounds so boring.
Well, that's something you gotta get used to, at least for today.
Can we not do any of
No.
that?
You wanted to have a taste of my life? Well, you get a taste of it. The boring parts, as well as the exciting ones.
So what do you think has gotten into Mr. Ho?
Well,
Mr. Ho and De Silva has never fought before. Mr. Ho has never talked back to De Silva. I thought they were gonna have a fight or something.
Well, I think it's not that bad leh. You see the Mrs. De Silva is always bossing the Mr. Ho around. I think it's time he did something about it. And it's true lah. The Mrs. De Silva is always thinking about making money only.
Actually, yeah, you're right lah, Ho. Serve that Shirley bitch, right? Maybe he'll make her do some work for once.
So romantic also. Getting the white flowers there.
Yeah. Do you know that Shirley ordered roses today?
Really? That's so expensive though.
Yeah. Would you have thought of this when you first stepped into the office today?
No. You think it's gonna last?
I don't know.
Shirley, have you finished the cookbook?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is pretty good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mr. Ho. By the way, I sent the wife the flowers already. Don't worry.
Thank you, Shirley. Well, it looks like you've won Shirley over.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes when you catch a person by surprise, they forget to frown. And maybe you're right about not placing too much faith on the manuscript.
Not so good, huh?
I guess these things take time, and I've got so little of it that I may be rushing things.
I understand. It's not so easy wanting to get somewhere in a hurry. But you could take another look at it again. It might not be as bad as you think.
I don't know.
Well, you have to make up your mind before the end of the day is through. Otherwise, I'll need to send out the rejection letter.
This is difficult stuff, you know. Living.
I know.
Anyway, are you ready?
For what?
We've got to go see Dad.
You gotta go see that.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Freeze up whenever I mention Dad.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You just did. What exactly happened between you and Dad after I left?
It's nothing. It's just that the old man is old. He doesn't always recognize Sihoon and I whenever we visit him.
Wait, doesn't recognize you?
No. He doesn't always recognize me whenever I visit him. And sometimes he still thinks that Mom is still alive.
Well, maybe that's because you don't go and visit him often enough.
Are you trying to tell me that I haven't tried enough for Dad? After Mom died, he moved in with us for a while. You weren't there to see it. And one day, he fell out in the toilet, breaking his hip. He was lying there the entire day in his own shit until we got home. And we had to send him to the hospital. And what, during the journey there, he was crying, not from the pain, but from the helplessness and his indignity in old age. I had to watch him, my father, cry like a baby. Where were you then?
Well, it seems to me that perhaps...
Perhaps I could have done more. What? is this another one of your idealistic notions from the other place? Hasn't it dawned on you that in this place, we don't always have alternatives? I've watched you try to pull your magic tricks to impress the world. And frankly speaking, I'm not impressed at all. And I'll be glad once you take your leave. I'm sick and tired of hearing what I could have done with this or that. And I'm beginning to understand exactly why I let you go. You don't exist here. You don't have a place in this society.
Well, if that's how you really feel, then maybe I should leave right now and let you live on with your life undisturbed. I only thought to help.
Oh no, you don't. You're not gonna leave what after you set me up to visit Dad and I have yet to explain the flowers to Seo-hoon? You're gonna stay right here until you find a solution to all of this mess that you've created, and it better be something good. How are you? Dad, it's me, Tony.
Where's Seo-hoon? Tony always comes with Seo-hoon.
Seo-hoon is at work today, Dad. I thought I'd just take this opportunity to come and find you.
Tony never comes except on Saturdays. Tony works during the week. He works very hard. That's why he cannot come visit me. You are not Tony. Tony is working.
Dad, I know it's not Saturday and Seo-hoon is working, but it still doesn't, I still have any reason to visit you.
That's the problem with you young people. You don't understand that you must work hard if you want to achieve anything in life.
Dad, there's always time for work.
Is Tony still living in that flat of his?
Dad, I'm Tony.
When is he going to buy a house? He should think about buying a house. Everybody else is buying a house. Why can't he? He doesn't try hard enough. You know Tony, my only son. Had him when we were 40. Very old, you know. His sister is a good girl, but she's only a girl. Tony, I thought he had a bright future ahead of him. Clever boy, made him study. Not like parents these days. In my day, we knew how to discipline our children.
I remember the days when you used to take out a cane whenever we disobeyed you.
We use the cane, you know. You cry. Yeah, cane him harder. Cannot have him grow up a CC. But it's too easily satisfied that Tony. You can tell him that He's not interested in setting up his own company. I tell him every time I see him. He still doesn't listen to me, that boy. He thinks I'm old now and don't know what's good for him anymore. I tell him, 10 years. 10 years and he's still a junior partner. Huh? Not even 50% partnership. I don't understand that all. Used to be very enthusiastic. Now can't care less like that. No backbone. That's the problem with him. No backbone. That's what I always tell him.
Dad, I've got plans for the future. It's too soon to say right now, but I may even leave the Silvers and start up a company on my own, just like what he wanted me to.
What are you saying?
Dad, I'm finally going to take a risk at last. I'm not happy at the Silvers, and I want to do something that's more meaningful, something that can satisfy my soul.
Tony? Tony, what are you saying? What's this nonsense you're talking about? Huh? You sound like last time when you were young. Ridiculous talk about what? Huh? Satisfy what? Your soul what? You think your soul can buy you a car? You think your soul can make you a living?
Dad, I know I need to provide for Sihun and you, but it's
You
just...
don't remember. You don't remember who it was who got you a job because no one will take you in? You don't remember who worked all his life to give you an education? You don't remember who had to swallow his pride and ask De Silva to give his son a job? It wasn't you or son. I made a start for you. You don't forget that you must have a company bigger than De Silva's. Son, you hear me or not?
I hear you. I remember now. I remember why I had to leave. I couldn't please you for as long as I stayed there. What? I just can't face all the expectation and disappointment in your face, in everyone's face. I only came to want the very things that you wanted of me, in a half-hearted, obliging way. And that was when I started disappearing, becoming less and less real. Until what? One morning, someone else woke up in my place. And after that, it still wasn't good enough for you. I wasn't good enough for you, was I? I tried to make myself into your image, but you dismissed me altogether. Even then, all I knew was to feel guilty, because I had made you forget. Well, do you remember me now? Because no one else does. I left so long ago. But do you remember me? Do you? Tony! That's right! Your son, Tony! Tony! What else do you have to say to me, Dad? Do you want to know what I've made out of my life? Do you want to know what it's like in the other place? Do you want to know how much I thought I missed you?
Tony, why are you back so early? Don't you have classes? Let me see your exercise books. You should come on Saturdays. That's the best day. You shouldn't take anything for granted. Work harder, you understand. Paper qualifications are very important now. That's why I want you to study. I only want you to be happy, son. I only want you to be happy.
Dad,
Don't talk back to me, understand?
but Dad,
Don't talk back, boy. I worked for you all my life. So talk back to me.
Dad, I only wanted to talk to him. What's the matter? Should we call the attendant?
Dad,
I work for you, boy.
it's alright, Dad. You better rest first. Do you want another pillow?
You should come on Saturdays with Siu-Hoon, Tony. Weekdays is no good.
Yes, Dad. I'll bring Siwon along this Saturday.
You bring your mother as well, Tony.
Yes, Dad. I'll bring Mom along as well. You better rest first. Let's go.
Saturday, Tony. Saturdays is good.
All I wanted was the chance to speak to him again.
Are you satisfied now? Is there any other part of my life that you'd like to destroy by any chance? Well, you can just name which areas you'd like to demolish and I'll take care of it. No extra charges for you.
I'm sorry, alright? Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused today. It was never my intention to destroy.
You keep lying to me. What? Is this what? All you intended to do? Isn't this what you intended to do? Oh, why not I pay Tony a visit and shake his life up a little? Make him a bigger man. What? Make him a man like I am. That is what you intended. This is what you wanted.
So, is that so bad a thing to want, Tony? I am you. You are me. It hurts me to think that you didn't want me around.
Kid, let me get the facts straight once and for all. I didn't abandon you. You left me. Things started getting bad a long time before we started working. And the problem wasn't even there. Starting work was the final straw. You were taking a bashing every day from this Silva's no-nonsense approach. But you wouldn't compromise. Instead, you just finally got tired and leave me. Leaving me all alone by myself to fend with everything. So let's not conveniently rearrange our histories to suit our purposes.
I wouldn't have left if you had held on tightly enough.
Damn it! Stop lying to yourself! I admit, I didn't try very hard to stop you. Perhaps if I did, we both might found out how to grow up together. But instead, you're being the root cause of all of my troubles. You embarrassed me. So when you wanted to go, I let you go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to abandon you. Maybe you're right, but I didn't come here just to screw things up. I couldn't stand the thought that you were about to go through life a dry ass, A poor reproduction of what you wanted for yourself.
And whose fault is that?
I don't know. Mine? Yours? Does it matter? What if I could have thought that you didn't realize what was happening to you? What if I could have thought that you were as miserable and as lonely as I was?
Don't patronize me.
Think about it, Tony. We're both incomplete without each other.
What? Now you're flattering yourself?
Don't hide behind words, Tony. I just wanted you to see just for a day how else things could be for a change, and then to decide for yourself what is best for you, instead of just having faded out of active existence. Be honest. Weren't there moments today where you felt good about yourself? Where you saw yourself looking forward to the future instead of just always looking down?
Sure. Like when you're getting screwed by the silver.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that things didn't work out as planned, Tony. But do you honestly believe that things will get much better if you just let them slide? At least today, I wasn't folded up and kept away outside because you were ashamed of me. At least today, I saw the sun, I felt the breeze, and I heard the birds singing. Doesn't it matter to you how I feel? You know what? Forget it. Let's just forget the rest of this crazy deal, alright? I'll leave right now.
Hey,
What?
maybe I should get some flowers for Silhood.
What are you talking about?
How about tomorrow? Right after you finish work? You get her or maybe a flower or two.
We? You can go and buy them yourself. I'm bound to leave. Remember? Right now, in fact.
And what's the hurry?
What?
Okay, I'm probably gonna regret everything I say right now. But first, don't think I've been buying all the bullshit that you've been giving me all day.
But that's not what I want.
Listen, I figured out that you have some serious growing up to do. And that's something I can help you with. I'm the one in charge here because I stayed on when you left. So if you happen to have any ideas for the future, well, you're going to have to go through with them with me first.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that today you've been nothing but a complete pain in the ass. But at the same time, I also saw the roses and recognized them for the first time. So maybe tomorrow you could teach me a new trick or two, or I could teach you a thing about living.
But are you sure you want
Are
to?
you chickening out? Now, what's that worry saying about, what, my wardrobe?
It's okay. Well, like I said, I suspect you need to change your whole wardrobe.
Oh, really?
But first, Tony, about that manuscript,
What about it?
maybe you should send a rejection letter after all. First thing in the morning.
Me?
Well, maybe.
Fine. We'll do it together. You know something?
What?
You're the first New Year's resolution that I've kept.
Aww.